This is No Bullshit Excel VBA episode 1. Today we are going to create multiple sheets from the list using VBA. Open your Excel, create your list or use existing if you have. Next, press Alt F11 to bring up the VBA editor. Click on Insert, Module. Start by writing option explicit. It forces to declare all the variables. It is a good practice to follow. Start by defining the subject. Set up variable as displayed. We are going with 3 variables because it is enough. Set the first variable X sheet as sheet 1. It is always good to use sheet code names, so you would not be cheated if someone else has changed the sheet name. Next, we are going to set the value for n. As n is an integer, it has to be a number. In this case, it will be last row of the list. To pull that, what we are going to do is use count a with the row function. This gives us 6, which is the last cell in the kiwi. Set that. It has to match with the last row of your list. Now create a for loop where I equals to 2 because our list starts at row number 2. Use with to create clean code, else it will be the same as the world complex. Do as displayed. Sheet name will be a list item. So to do that, we need to use cells formula. Cells formula has a syntax of row and columns. Here we need to change the row number in the loop. So we are using cells I, 2 dot value. Make sure the address matches to the first list item. To do that, go to immediate window. Here I equals to we define 2. So we are starting at the second cell of the first column and dot address. It should give us A2. Yes, it is A2. It is correct. Good to go. Do not forget to close with. Type next I to start the loop. Now we are selecting first list when it's completed. Now to debug, keep pressing F8. We're making sure that n value is the last row of our list. In this case, it's kiwi. Let the code do its work. You can see apple, banana, mango, raspberry, and kiwi. Now, if you run the code for the second time, it will show error. Because the sheet name has already been taken. To get rid of this error, we need to create a fresh set of sheets every time we run the macro. To do that, we will add one more subject. We'll name it as delete sheets. Define the variable and write as followed. We will create a for each loop to check all the sheet names. We are checking if sheet name does not equal to input, or let's say your list sheet. I'm naming it here as list. It would be appropriate. Then we are going to delete the sheet. Do not forget to end if. Now if I run it by pressing F8, we are going to get this pop-up every time. To get rid of that, we will add 2 more lines to the code. First one will be screen updating equals to false. This will make the code run much faster. And second one will not disturb you with the pop-ups while running the code. First we will set it to false. Do not forget to set it to true at the end of the code. Now we can see the code is working really fine. Now we need to call this when we start running the macro. To do that, type call and the module name. In our case, delete sheets. There you go, you have the code. To create a button, you'll need developer tab. Enable it by file option, customize ribbon. On the right hand side, check the developer one. Click OK. Go to developer tab, click on insert, click on button, create a button, assign the macro that we just created, rename the button if you wish, check once more, we assign the correct macro. We will check it by adding last sheet, which is pineapple. Cool, the code is working now. Like, share and subscribe if you want to see more of this. There you have it. Thank you.